Like the weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25-yard line. Come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
Brings up second.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
The ball carrier.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing his car on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, we're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
6-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. To throw is Ryan. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And they get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
1st and 10
when
at the
offense reads blitz,
39-yard line.
doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Calvin Ridley.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
brings up
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Gurley. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 26. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Gurley again here on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up
the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Now 3rd and
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes back a little bit of an apology on that.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On second down, Jacobs. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's brought down by Deion Jones. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Zay Jones.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And a Raider first down.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
For Henry Ruggs. Incomplete. Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 37. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The Raiders. With the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain. Four receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Again, they'll throw with Carr. The left side completion. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving. Carr now on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown Vegas.
Complete to Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs.
Touchdown
number 18 on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a game.
Hurst, originally drafted by these Ravens, a first-round pick in 2018. And he was sort of overshadowed by Mark Andrews, who was a 4th-round pick that year. So Baltimore shipped him to Atlanta the offseason in a package that wound up netting the Ravens J.K. Dobbins. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Todd Gurley.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Spinning past him. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Falcons 10. Daniel Carlson.
After surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down
at the 41-yard line.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He's 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
39-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley, and they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
44, Mike, 44.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
That's double hit there, partner. You keep out of return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Set to get this drive started. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. The offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you get quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys have gone back in the closing stages of the first half.
Carr's pass.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Ryan's pass intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. 37-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Falcons.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much trained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
A lane opens here. He's at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's a gain of 10.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Back up to 37.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now on 2nd and 16. Carr. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
sack. Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Might be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A nice return that time of about 15 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not.
Well, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Recovered by
great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Carr. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now over these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
He better figure it out. The reason is he better figure it out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Todd Gurley.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. 1st down.
43-yard line.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a very strong gain of 24 yards. An effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting the wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
At the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing again, Ryan. Completes his short throw to Stalker. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. It gave them a comfortable lead.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
The 21-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Gurley with a little bit of an opening there as he's able to get 5 on 1st down.
Eric Harris up to make the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 16.
From the 16, Ryan. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line
by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
With the score,
a tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
Raider 1st down.
On 1st down, Carr. Dancing to his left. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure.
It's now
and
second
come over
and 10
with nothing.
at the 25-yard
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Back at the 19-yard line.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, Ryan, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Thrown to the sideline.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Ryan's pass.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and
41-yard line.
Ryan able to get this to Gurley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Ryan's pass.
James Washington was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it.
Intercepted by
if they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
And to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got a man complete. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he fires one incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. It's just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
for
line.
them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Falcons 10. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Out there for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
49-yard line. Today's final.
So this one out.